Bruno isn't your average parrot. He's got rules, routines, and a voice that sounds suspiciously like his owner's mom. From morning wake-up calls to constant reminders, this feathered boss keeps the household running on time. Here's how one parrot took on the role of a strict mom and nailed it. This is the story of an incredible parrot named Bruno, who somehow managed to turn an ordinary day into a full-blown performance and, surprisingly, became the literal voice of the narrator's mother. Every morning, like clockwork, Bruno would ask the same question in a sharp, familiar tone. "Are you going to work?" If the narrator didn't leave the house by exactly 7:30 a.m., Bruno would already be at the door, visibly concerned, even attempting to open it. Sometimes, it felt less like a parrot speaking, and more like his mother had been reincarnated right down to the tone, timing, and fussiness. Bruno had adopted all of her habits. He was cheeky, stern, and relentlessly insistent, just like her. What made it even funnier was the history. Bruno couldn't stand the narrator as a child. For the first 10 years, he ignored him completely. The parrot had been their mother's dream, and when he finally joined the family, he became her loyal shadow. Whether she was slicing fruit or chatting on the phone, Bruno was right there watching, listening, and memorizing every word. He would later echo her conversations with eerie precision, often sounding so much like her that it was hard to tell the difference. But his affection stopped with her. Bruno didn't acknowledge the narrator, his brother, or even their father. For years, they were background noise. The bird belonged to mom and mom alone. Then came the pandemic. During the quarantine, as the whole family stayed home, everything changed. With their mother spending less time in the kitchen, the narrator found himself around Bruno more often. At first, Bruno simply observed him in silence. Eventually, he began to mumble soft sounds that seemed like cautious experiments, testing reactions. One day, Bruno got closer, and the narrator reached out to pet him. That was the turning point. To his surprise, Bruno didn't back away. In fact, he leaned in. The narrator scratched the parrot's neck, and for the first time, it felt like a real connection was forming. The most astonishing moment happened one morning. Half asleep, the narrator heard someone call him, "Mom." He responded instinctively, but there was no reply. He got up, stepped into the hallway, and found the house empty. Then it hit him. The voice he'd heard wasn't his mother's. It was Bruno, speaking in her exact voice. From that day on, Bruno became incredibly chatty. He followed the narrator's every move, offering commentary and unsolicited reminders. "Have you showered yet? It's 4 o'clock. You have to go to work. Where are you running from?" He was no longer just a pet. He had become a real member of the family, one who seemed to care just as deeply as a parent would. Even their mother, while a little jealous of Bruno's newfound loyalty, admitted she was happy. Bruno had bonded with her son in a way they'd never imagined. Now Bruno didn't just speak. He guarded, he reminded, he cared. He made the narrator's days brighter, funnier, and filled with unexpected affection. The bond they shared was something he'd always dreamed of. Bruno wasn't just a parrot anymore. He was home. What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comments section. I hope you like this story. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss the update from our channel. Thank you.